All right, you fucker. Where are you?
I just let him bustle while we hustle. Flexing, but ain't gotta move a muscle. Really think you running shit, dog? I'm blessed. I can put your whole team in a huddle. Hit it, dropping hits, so you should struggle. Meanwhile, trying to heal these bloody knuckles. I can make it rain, got it out the dirt, but I really hate pigs. I don't fuck with muddy puddles. Say you will, but it hurt if it we ain't feeling it. See they praying, I'm killing it. Cooking my service, stomach hurting. Let you know I'm with this shit. Only way that we dishing it. Greatly spreading, they pissing and moving like I'm the Secret Service. Everything legit. Admit they don't know what they witnessing. We so far from equivalent. Lyrically, I'm a different person.
Episode opens 2 layers deep into its movie within a TV show being filmed. Cliché.
Nice try, but that's not a cliche.
Forcing me to think about how painful that tattoo on your hand must have been to get, and I don't f***ing appreciate it.
This is only the second sin of this video, and Discount Jeremy is already padding the sin count and runtime.
You hadn't broken into that DHS mainframe.
True. I am hell of a hacker. But I'm no hero.
We get it. It's a bad big budget movie being produced by an evil big budget corporation. And The Boys is a good big budget.
Skip.
Also, scene where someone says hell of a hacker does not contain an Angelina Jolie.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture ref.
The tall guy standing in the front of the pit. Don't get me wrong, I'm empathetic to your situation. You want to get a close-up look at Harry Styles just like the rest of us. Unfortunately, there are 40 people behind you that are now your mortal enemies and plotting your demise. So the sin is that slow and calculated vengeance. It never catches up. And we are tripling down here. We've got the forlorn look, the cigarette, and the shot of what I can only assume is shitty bourbon. How else would we ever know that Billy's 2 seconds away from being a blubbering mess because his wife wasn't okay with him killing her child?
So it's a mistake of the episode that Butcher is emotional and the episode is showing us that? How the hell does that make any sense? And besides, what do you mean Butcher wanted to kill Ryan? Someone hasn't been watching the show. Butcher was planning on ditching Ryan, which might have led to his death, but he wasn't planning on directly killing him.
Hey, hi. Sorry, thought I was getting a voicemail.
Admitting to someone you were hoping you could leave them a message instead of actually having to, talk to them.
Pointing things out on the screen.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, hey, it's that guy from Heroes whose power I can't remember. And he's been in a bunch of other stuff too, but all I remember is Heroes.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture.
Banana saltwater taffy.
Banana saltwater taffy.
Discount Jeremy points things out on the screen cliche.
Бред это какой-то. Александр Гамильтон никогда не был пуэрториканцем.
Это твои дела. Это метафора, девелопер иммигрантов в Америке.
Но он белый, чувак, белый.
Any personal growth that could have occurred from this impassioned debate about the artistic choices made in the production of Hamilton immediately gets its face ripped off.
You were expecting personal growth from a character who only exists to be the target for a hitman? What is wrong with you, dude?
Oi, Billy, you should have told me you were bringing company. Oi, who's this one remind you of?
Oi, are we really to believe that Billy's drug-dealing aunt is letting strangers into her home just because they said they were friends of his? Oi, old people are just as bad as kids.
So you admit that old people are just as bad as kids, but you still sin it? Besides, her drug business isn't just out in the open. She has a hidden room for all of that stuff, so it's not as if she's airing out her secret.
What you doing here?
Well, Huey heard a dog toy on the phone.
But how did Huey know it was a toy specifically for a dog? Babies and toddlers have squeaky toys as well.
Huey heard a squeaky toy, and Mother's Milk knows that Butcher has a dog. Why do you think putting 2 and 2 together would be difficult in this situation? Jesus.
Just so you know, that's Tara's girlfriend.
What?
His pig.
Huey's been holding this thing the whole scene, and the only reason Judy didn't mention this earlier is that the writers know you can't have an old woman say,
His pig.
without a bit of foreplay first.
Discount Jeremy sends this joke.
Do you have any nails, ball bearings, electrical wiring, pressurized aerosol products? I need a can about this big.
Turns out that asking the teacher this on the first day of second grade.
Skip.
It looks like menswear.
Pew research shows that two feminine women in a relationship sends a problematic message.
Yeah, this isn't Penthouse Forum.
It's definitely not, because this is something that even Penthouse Forum would turn their nose up at.
Didn't you just remove a sin for this bit of social commentary being really good? But now you're sitting it just to pad the sync out and runtime? Damn, that's stupid.
Seriously, not a single person just happens to look up and spot Noir.
Why do you expect someone to just randomly look up for no reason? You're only saying this because you, as the audience, know Black Noir is here.
Right? Just like Home Alone, except way less delightful.
Yeah, the less delightful Home Alone already has a title, and that title is Saw. And I don't think you want to play that game, Huey.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop. The next 2 sins in a row are both just padding the sync count and runtime.
I know the rage you feel, but this is not the way.
Says the man who assisted in full-on murdering one of the 7.
Yup, and your point is? The reason Frenchie is able to tell Kimiko that this isn't the way is because he used to be a heavy for the Russian mafia. He knows what it's like to be in her current line of work, so he knows that it won't help her. What don't you understand about that?
This is poison for your soul.
No, the best poison for your soul, Frenchie, is every rose has its thorn. I'd also accept Unskinny Bop.
Discount Jeremy makes 2 pop culture references that aren't sins of the episode cliche.
Go be a monster.
Once again, says the guy who assisted in full-on murdering one of the 7.
Discount Jeremy double dips cliche.
Time that I stay put for a while.
But why are they letting the public know A-Train is retiring in a fucking movie or whatever this is? A movie they're fucking filming instead of saving the lives of whomever happens to be in danger today.
Jesus Christ, you have zero understanding of this show. How much evidence do you need of Vought being a greedy corporation that doesn't actually care about saving people before you finally understand? This is season 2. It's baffling that you still don't get it.
Scene does not contain one Edna mode.
Discount Jeremy makes a...
If you've served with our amazing soldiers like I have, you would know that freedom comes at a price.
You don't speak for us!
Can't believe I'm somewhat taking Homelander's side in anything, but technically he's not speaking for the military. He's sharing his own experience while he's been working alongside the military and seeing them in action.
Right, but why are you counting that as a sin of the episode? The military guy clearly just doesn't see it that way.
For reals, Black Noir is still not being noticed?
Discount Jeremy double dips cliche. The next 2 sins in a row are both just pointing things out on the screen.
Alright, you f***er. Where are you?
Why is Noir even hiding? If those explosions didn't hurt him, why would he be concerned about Butcher being able to fight him?
He's not hiding. He just hasn't come into the room yet. What are you smoking?
So you want to take me on, do you?
This is why we love Billy so much. He's not afraid to stand up to power and face impossible odds. But it's also increasingly more bullshit every time he survives one of these interactions.
Or you could just show how he survives them instead of randomly calling it bullshit without providing any reason whatsoever.
I do like you. You got spunk.
Telling a grown adult they have spunk.
Pointing things out on the screen.
How is the group posting up on the side of the road like this not suspicious to that cop over there in the background?
I mean, it might be suspicious, but a cop would also have no just cause to do anything to them, so I don't know what you're complaining about here.
Not being sure whether you're f***ing or fighting and just settling on the answer of yes.
Not being sure whether you're making annoying or boring content and just settling on the answer of yes.
We'll work harder than